Right? Trying to see if I'm streaming right now. Alright. Seems to be working good. Well, if anyone who comes in, I'm kind of just going to be bicycling a lot to, like, get a bunch of eggs and get Goomy. See if we can't get a little Goomy going on up in here. Let's see here. Got a couple of eggs already, but I'm just building them up to about 5 eggs. Hey, Soup! Yeah. Just try and see if I can get a little smoothie boy. I've always wanted shiny Goomy all the time. I've played Pokemon ever since they came out, I think. Which was like Kalos, so I guess this is a background. I've been playing Pokemon for a while. I've played like almost every Pokemon game so far. But definitely really kind of like just spacing out while shiny hunting sometimes, so it's fun to just try and do that while streaming and stuff like that. Just any of you who are unfamiliar with shiny hunting, just expect to hear either lots of egg sounds or lots of battling. In this case, we're just going to be freaking hatching a bunch of little goo droplets. Like this little girl here. Cute little thing. But I thought, might as well try and make shiny hunting into a regular thing maybe, or have Fridays be a dedicated time for shiny hunting or any other games I need to finish that I haven't started up yet, so... Or well, that I've already started up. So, yeah, it's... Friday here is mainly going to be a filler day of a couple different things. I'm just going to be going along, maybe doing a little bit of Kirby Dream Land 3, because I was doing that last time, but for now, I'm just shiny hunting Goomy for an hour or two, or more. Seeing if I can at least get close with one. Yeah, so far, for any of those who are inclined, I guess, I already have the shiny charm and sort of most of the things I need to shiny hunt, and a different language ditto and stuff like that, so I'm really set up just to sit here and get all 150 of these eggs if I can try. If it gets too long, I may just hatch some eggs and go through them and release them after. But for now, we're just going to be cycling forever. I do gotta say, out of all the games though, I'm not sure how this is gonna come across, but for some reason Pokemon Sword and Shield specifically tends to lag a lot in recordings, whether I'm on the internet or not. So hopefully it'll be okay. It's just shiny hunting anyways. If there's any delay, you guys will probably see soon when I get an actual shiny Goomy. I'm obviously not assuming that I'm going to get a shiny this stream or anything, but you know, I'm gonna try at least. Yeah, I guess with Goomy on this one, so far I'm not really expecting to get like any ability or like any nature or anything really. Because honestly, out of the since I don't have the hidden ability for Goodra, I really enjoy Hydration and Sap Zipper so far as abilities. So I'm just going to be going for whichever one. I'm not too competitive. Sometimes I like competitive Pokemon, but I'm not too worried about where its stats are going to be necessarily. Just have fun with them and make some tiny shiny teams and stuff. Because so far I'll show it later when I get all my eggs. I do have a couple that I've gotten in this game. I got 2 Drampa and a Kingler and a Cramorant, from what I remember. Those are the ones I've gotten in this game so far. Which I'm really surprised because it's really hilarious, and I hope I'm not jinxing it by sharing this, but oh gosh, I've had this really sort of infamous shiny hunt that I've had. And what happened is that I was trying to do a shiny lock by getting like a Mudkip. So, you know, I was obviously softer setting for Magikarp and Alpha Sapphire. And it was really funny because I started it about 3 years ago and I still haven't got the Mudkip. So for like, I think for about a year or a year and a half there, I had a really hard time finding shinies, so I was thinking, well, I guess if I have that much luck, I might as well try and stream and talk here than having bad luck. But so far, when I started shiny hunting, I got pretty lucky with Drampa. I think I got it in like, I want to say like, first one was 12 eggs and the second one was like 26. I don't remember exactly, but I remember it being like below 50, like really low. So, yeah. That's honestly the funnest thing about shinies, is about like literally just having the chance of, you know, completely going maybe years without getting a shiny, or going to the fact that you literally find one in a couple eggs, or literally just a random encounter. Those ones are honestly always the funnest, when it's just random encounter, they never come when you're expecting it. It's kind of like the best way to describe it is that it's like rolling dice a bunch. It's just really exciting getting the right hit of dice. I guess it just pleases my brain. It's like, yeah, you did hard work. You worked for the shiny, even though, you know, it's pretty much all random chance. Other than me being able to affect like a couple certain things, like if I have like a Pokemon from a different country, or like have a shiny charm, or anything like that. Or really even getting the amount of eggs as fast as I am with the oval charm. But, you know, my human brain thinks, yeah, I did this. I totally did this. Just getting that shiny. I guess the only thing I really do affect is putting my own amount of time in there. So I guess I felt like I put my time in to get a little PNG monster. Pretty good. Well, not exactly a PNG, but you get it. Yeah, shiny. But I'm gonna check how many I have again, just so I can get a count going. Okay, so far I'm at 63. So I got about 3 more boxes to go. Oh gosh, I had something earlier that was really funny that happened to me. I was you know, I was just checking out a couple of raids while I was getting prepared for the stream and stuff like that, and it's really hilarious because like, oh my gosh, I found a Gigantamax Lapras, and I wasn't, you know, exactly bugged by this, but I accidentally turned my internet on, and for some reason it changed my raid den when I checked back in and I exited out. But I thought that was really funny. I didn't mind though because I got a Toxtricity because I didn't have one before. I haven't done any of the Gmax raids recently so far, but and I was like, darn, changed out that Lapras. I'm just like, I wonder why it did that. It may have to do with the fact that before, I don't remember the last time I shiny hunted in this game. Maybe like December or something, but I may have messed the clock a little bit and accidentally like left it on its previous time. But I guess that's okay because I got a calm. I forget what the blue one's called, but that Toxtricity. Yeah, oh my gosh. I just love the character designs in Pokemon. They just always hit me pretty good. Especially like Goomy. Gosh, I loved Goomy when it first came out. I'm not sure if I spoiled myself to it because gosh, I got X and Y when they came out, but I just remember the fact of seeing Goomy in the wild and being like, this thing is like, it's my child, I love it, I can't like go without it. So when I transfer up my Pokemon, I'm definitely gonna like grab my personal Goodra from my Kalos games because I just hold that thing so dear to my heart. And Cramorant. I can't tell you why, but I really adore Cramorant. Maybe it's because he's a bird. Maybe it's because they dumbly choke on fish. But it's definitely one of the cuter Pokemon that I really like. I feel like I like a lot of cute Pokemon that happen to be a lot of Pokemon that people don't talk about that much, other than Goodra, I guess. But yeah, I've definitely loved myself Cramorant and Cradily. A couple of others I can't think off of the top of my head, but character design in this makes me happy. And honestly is where I started getting my interest for being a furry and looking at furry stuff, so I guess this Pokemon has a little bit of a backbone, even though a lot of people know about Pokemon. I'm just hoping today that I get a little Smoothie Boy, which I don't know what I'm going to call them. I might call them Smoothie or Smoothie Boy, but so far I have not come up with any clever quips or names or anything like that, like I have for my Grandpa. I think I named my first one Caramel, and oh gosh, I think I named an Audino I got once Fanta. I really love Audino too, because I don't know, I like their like entire motif, and they're like a pretty cute, caring Pokemon. So I'm like, I like that, you know. That's a cute thing for Pokemon. They always look so like elegant, kind of in the way Indeedees look elegant and stuff like that, and sort of like well-mannered. I don't know, there's something I kind of like about them, even though I'm not exactly sure what Idino itself is based on. I'm starting to think maybe I should start going during the next box. Yeah, okay. I have other boxes, but I have a couple of egg boxes and stuff I use for certain shiny hunting stuff, like... Gosh, I should really have a Gallade with Trace, but I at least have it have False Swipe on it. If I ever go for Pokemon. Because, I really want to say this game's the one where I went really serious with shiny hunting. Like, in Sun and Moon X and Y, I didn't really, I didn't get any false swipe users or anything else like that, but, I know a lot of my time back then was just, like, spent trying to look for my favorite things, especially in X and Y when you had the, that one friend area that was really good for shiny chance, like it was really low. And I would just go farming through there for like Balloon and Toxicroak and stuff like that. But I remember 5th gen is when I really got into trying to shiny hunt, because Black and White was like, I don't know, it just really clung with me for shiny hunting. I think I got my... I want to say my first... Well, my first really interesting random shiny. I think I got, like, either a Gligar or a Gliscor, but... had them as a Gliscor, and I got really excited and started, like, using them all the time. I should actually transfer that one up, too, because I don't have it, but it's one I always hold really close to my heart. Oh gosh, yeah. Gigantamax Hatterene is like such a good design. I really love how it looks. Like, I spent a solid while trying to find them in the wild area and through raids and stuff like that. It's definitely the first one I started hunting for in this game. I love it so much. Especially it's shiny, because like, I believe it turns to more darker pink hues or hotter pink. It's like, oh my gosh. Like, I gotta say, a lot of the Pokemon that I've, all the Pokemon that I've seen in this game, just, they just appeal to me aesthetically, at least most of them. It's probably because in this game, more than any, they made a lot more designs like, sort of cute, like Yamper and Wooloo and even Darmanitan and Ice-Q, stuff like that. They just have their own cute little gimmicks. All you need is just something like kind of stupid to get in love with and, like, you know, learn a thing or two from. Like, gosh, some of the Pokemon entries are so in-depth with how they talk about Pokemon, and sometimes they add, like, real-life facts about animals. Or, like, some really stupid ones, like, I think they said Garchomps can fly at Mach something. It's at, like, really fast speed, but I don't think they can canonically fly? Well, I guess in Pokemon entries they can. But maybe I should start doing Goomy here, so I could make sure I just have some solid time trying to go for the chances here. Let's see here. Oh, hey, I got it perfectly filled. I didn't even know that. That was just by random chance. Oh gosh, yeah. Bagpipe noises drive me crazy in this wild area. At some point, if there's way too many bagpipes, I may just go to the other daycare. The one right next to the frickin' water gym. Too much bagpipes might be a lot, or like moving the camera and stuff like that. But I'll just play it by ear for now. Sort of bike around everything. Not exactly take the most optimal route, but, you know. Sort of enjoy and see some of the sights in this game. I definitely gotta say, the draw distance on weather can look really nice sometimes, even if it's like really hinders you feel like. I think sometimes I can't see some raid things, but no, I genuinely enjoy this game. I might at some point do Rotom rallies to get to places faster, but I'm just gonna look at everything around here and maybe pick up some items and stuff while doing stuff. Ooh, I do not want to be in the sandstorm. I need to get out of here. There we go, snow. That's better. I really like snow and rain. Just feel really good. I'm also really glad I'm getting Goomy today specifically because there is a in the wild area today for me. I was able to find a rainy area, so I'm like, oh gosh, yes, I get to evolve it if I want to. I'm not sure, I might. It's either going to be as a Gudra or as a Goomy. Even though their colors don't really change too much. I guess here comes egg number 1 that obviously won't be shiny. Oh, worm? It's worm! It's totally a worm. It's not a... It is not just a pile of Goomy. Oh! Goomy? Yep. That's the new thing for Goomy. Goomies will now become meme material with all the other, like, tiny Pokemon, like... or no, not Snover. Snom, Pikamuku. Gosh, Cutiefly. Gosh, Cutiefly. It's such a, like, OG little, like, bug boy. Gosh, I love them so much. It makes you wonder, what really is Goomy? Is Goomy really just a slime ball, or are they like... Are they really just a little slug boy? Since Sliggoo... Whoa. Don't freak out, Gyarados. Or are they like a little slug boy because... The frickin' evolution to Goomy is like a Sliggoo. Slugs are really good. Just don't mind me and my badly hurt, Colossal. Hold up, I need to get item. That's a rare bone! Hey, that's pretty good! Wait, is that? No, I've seen that, raid thing over there. I'm just gonna go up this hill and go to the guy for Rotom Raleigh, so... I can start doing some of those. Yeah, just the small Pokemon in this game, my heart go out to all those little cute ones. Oh gosh, I remember back in the day I really loved Sneasel. Definitely less in it now. Yeah, this is Hammerlock Hills is where it was raining. So we'll come back here once we get ourselves a Sligoo. Let's Rotom rally a little bit, even though it's not going to be that far. Oh my gosh, it's less bagpipes! I found the answer to break up the bagpipes. All we have to do is Rotom rally. That'll break up the insanity of bagpipes. Perfect. Oh gosh, I spun out. Oh, I went to the right place. Totally did. I know what I'm doing. Totally. That was an advanced strat to, get the best gold. Yep. Okay. It is going to be time to bicycle around a little bit. I should have honestly gone down to the breeding area. That's where I usually go. Oh well. No, wait, man, may I cancel my order? Man, can I cancel my order, please? You're right there. Why are you shouting at me, good sir? That's rude. Let's go to Bridgefield. I'm pretty sure that's where it is. I'm confident. I definitely know. Yeah, this is the right path. Alright. Yeah, I started doing this because I'm not sure how much faster it is than going around and hatching eggs on my own, but I've definitely always found this the more preferred method. I always thought it was faster than just mindlessly going in circles. Don't know where everything went, but I think I'm doing what they call bad. Well, I guess instead we get to see this music that I never really fully listened to. Or fail. I've never seen failing either. Oh wow, he just leaves you here. That's interesting. Well, that's cool. I'm honestly fine with that. Come on. Goom? Not Goom. Not shiny Goom. I'll definitely be trying to save any of the, I guess the ones with higher IVs and stuff like that for people who would want them, who don't have as many, like, bottle caps and stuff like that to max out stats for their Pokemon. But I'm personally just going with whatever. I think I have 4 for best because I gave my Goomy or my Sligoo a Destiny Knot. I get past that down. I really like this weather right here though. I like clear snow and stuff like that. Let's see here. That means I should be at this point. I think I've hatched 12 Goomy, so I don't really have a counter, but I'll be keeping an internal counter for the Goomies, I guess. Or no, not 12, 10. Because I have 5 in my party. That's right. Time for the Goom gang to go in here. Get some more. Oh man. I should try going up to Hammerlock Hills again, because I believe that's the fastest route I have for my bike here, so I usually go between them and they kind of hatch immediately. So let us go to Hammerlock again. This time I'll actually follow the balloons, because that's fun. But yeah, if this starts, oh, oops. Obstagoon, get your frickin' face out of the way. it's not optimal. Oh, I didn't get a balloon. It's fine. We're still going. It's fine. I'm very good on bike. I will show you how to crash into Pokemon. Most likely a big old Gobsagoon. Because those things just get in my way too much most of the time. Way too much in my face. That wasn't a complete sentence, was it? It's mad. Yeah, because that one was about 16 seconds, so I say it's pretty good. Get a little bit of watts for it. Man, I remember this being more efficient than this. Huh. Oh well. Probably gonna be close to soon anyways. We'll just bug this guy. He's smiling, but really deep down he's feeling harassed by the biking child around him. Yeah, well, okay, I definitely need to go somewhere else to hatch these faster, I guess. Oh, you know what it is? Last time I was shiny hunting for Snover, but you know, I guess I felt like changing to Goomy, but Snover definitely hatches a lot faster than Goomy, because Goomy's pseudo-legendary and stuff. Because I think the way it's set up is that a lot more common Pokemon hatch faster, and then the rarer and rarer the Pokemon is, usually the harder it is to hatch. Which is like usually fossils, starters, and pseudo-legendaries. I think there may be an exception though. I definitely know that the fossils in this game can't breed at all. Because, you know, mixing fossils and stuff. But yeah. Oh, what if I named them Goomdrop? Oh, that'd be adorable. I might name it Goomdrop. That might be better than Smoothie. I think that means I'd have to keep it as Goomy. You know what? I think what I'm going to do is that I'm going to shiny hunt for Goomy, but I might go for a couple of them over all the times I stream and stuff like that. Because gosh damn it, I love I believe the yellow and orange shiny of Goomy. Let's do another Rotom rally, but go to East Lakewell. Or, no, I need my Pokemon first. Hold up. That's wrong. Okay, wrong thing, that's a save. Damn. That's crazy when you get a whole entire batch of Pokemon that you've hatched and they're all the same gender, even though it's 50-50 most of the time. So let's go to East Lakewell. There we go. Let's go. Perfect. Smooth. This stream is going smoothly. Let's go down to get some Gooms. Oh no, that was just a tree popping in and me missing a balloon. Let's see here. If I was to say every type that I liked for Pokemon, I would say that, or every Pokemon I liked from each type, I'd definitely say for grass, it may be Cradley. I may be forgetting a few here and there. I really like, I really like Serene and a couple others. I really like Chikorita too as a starter. Probably because it's my first starter, but I love it. Ouch. Garbodor wasn't being that nice. What a meanie. Oh, neither was that Sneasel. It's fine. They're just wildlife. They can do whatever. It's fine. Let's not hit a Snorlax here. Alright. Definitely from the promoted raids, I feel like the one Gigamax I really want to get is, I think Gengar was in this lineup for Sword version, or Shield version. I don't remember exactly which one, but it was good. Oh, it's non-bagpipes music. Let's bicycle here a little bit after these eggs hatch. I really love the music here. By the way, I can't wait to listen to the music from the DLC. Because I really loved the soundtrack in here, especially the battle tracks. It's just, I may be asking for trouble, but I really, really love beat and that type of stuff, and I'm kind of expecting a similar vibe from the person in Shield, which is the top hat person, but oh man, just Beat is one character that hit me really well in this game for some reason. I don't know if they're like written well or anything, but I just really liked their vibe that they came off with and stuff. Hopefully one of these Goomies turn out to be the shiny one. It'd be fun to try and get more used to streaming and shiny hunting here and stuff. So hopefully Goomy sets off a little precedent with this little boy being around. The only thing I'm not sure of is for Fridays, I'm not exactly sure it's always going to be Pokemon. I guess it just depends on how much I have. I'm going to mainly have shiny hunting as kind of a filler. But I'm pretty sure that they're going to be like every Friday, or you know, as many Fridays as I do it. So we can have that. Just Fridays though, because I think the way I'm enjoying streams, I decided that I'm sort of going to have one day delegated to every sort of kind of thing when people would want to come see streams. So I may or may not list the games, but so far it seems like Wednesdays are 100% going to be like one-off games that I could just play, you know, in one stream, or like something like games I can play in 2 streams or something like that. Just little short stuff. And Fridays were going to be like, I was going to call them like farming Fridays, and I would sort of do stuff like, you know, hatch eggs on that day, get through more of a bigger game, check in on some other games that I'm going through and stuff, and Saturdays are going to be like kind of when I would start bigger series and stuff like that, and I might have it sometimes for like leftover content for another game or stuff like that, but mainly one-off Wednesday, farming Friday, and starting Saturday. I was going to put that in the schedule tonight, so I think I'm going to do that after I'm done streaming here, but, you know, I guess mainly expect those, and I'm going to be trying to come to those on, you know, every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. I really like the piano here. Whoever worked on the piano for this game. I really like their like calm composure in this. So good. Yeah, that reminds me, I guess thinking on music terms, when I played Journey last time, that was just like such a ball to go through that game for once in like I guess get it in close to 2 hours, because there's just so much beauty about that game and its music. And I think the longer I've been playing games, the more I'm starting to like get into a mindset where I'm appreciating a lot of different elements about games. Like, pretty much the reason I play Pokemon now is for, like, you know, character designs and stuff at this point, or how they try to build up characters and stuff like that. So, like, you know, Journey, I really liked atmosphere and music in that game. There's some games that have a lot of that. Like, oh gosh. One I might play in the future, and I might play on and off on Farming Fridays, is a little bit of Splatoon 2 if I feel I can keep up with that commentary, because that game's definitely not the easiest to keep commentary with, but you know, I would like to try that game, because I've always really appreciated Splatoon's art direction, music direction, and like all of its atmosphere. Just so good for pretty much anything. Yeah, maybe like multiplayer, the single player, or, you know, anything really. It'd be a good fit for trying that for Splatoon. In fact, I guess I don't want to give too many games away that I'm going to play, but I think ones that I may have on my list is, like I said, possibly Splatoon. Or, possibly anything like, I really do like a lot of platformers and RPGs, so might be seeing some of those in the future. Because I guess, for example, one really less known game that I wish got more attention is Owlboy. I just find that game to be an absolute, like, ball. It's just, not to spoil anything for Owlboy, but it's just got really good high pixel art and a really, really good story for a platformer. I really enjoyed. Sort of seems up the alley for anyone who might really like high pixel games and stuff like that. Because it definitely does that, but I guess not as recreation high pixel as something like Shovel might do, or anything like that. But I think it definitely has a lot of charm for a smaller indie game. I'm not exactly how big it is, or I'm not exactly sure how big it is, but the game itself has given me a lot of happy times when I played it. Like, oh gosh, like a year or two ago. I got it when it was on sale on the Switch near Christmas. Definitely been a game I fiddled around with and got really attached to the characters, even though I can't exactly remember how all the characters were. I just remember seeing everything in the art direction, just loving it. Because in a game, for, again, minor details so people don't get too spoiled, is that it takes place like in the sky and stuff like that, so you just sort of hang out in this sky island thing. Fly around a lot of cloudy decals, not clowny. There's no clowns, I assure you. If there is, I'll eat my words when I play the game again. But that's something I really enjoy. I really enjoy when a game can bring you in for immersion, whether it's trying to tell its own story or like teach some sort of moral or something. It's just always, you know, really good. Let's see here for a second. Got a Goom here. Alright. Whoa, Goomy? Oh my gosh! Let's see how this is now. Oh. Sure does sound like the music went out again in this area. Let's just enjoy the quietness of the wild under this bridge. In this silly little pond. And let's not stay here because I like the music. Or we could hear snowfall like that. Always makes me wonder if they left it. Oh gosh, there it is. Always makes me wonder if they intentionally left it quiet there, or if it's not quiet for other people. It depends on if you have like the digital version and stuff like that. 'Cause I know there's a couple of differences when you have a physical and digital version of Pokemon Sword and Shield. I think I'm gonna go back to the rally soon. Because I've listened to these bagpipes way too many times. Oh my gosh, it's a Cubchoo. That's a cutie. I like their subtle changes in the shiny. I like how they turn purplish. I'm just gonna kill this one because if I run away, I know I'm not going to like. Probably not going to escape and faint by accident. Egg team. I specifically did that because I'm like, when I go through the grass, Heatmore's like, you know, a little less ideal. For the situations. Let me see here. Trying to think of some like shiny experiences or other stuff like that I've had in the past. Mudkip's probably my most personal, like, infamous one. But I've also, like... Oh my gosh. I've really liked shiny-wise. Man, why can't their name come to mind to me? Well, I guess while I can't think of them, I definitely really do like Cradily Shiny. I think that's what played into me liking them, other than getting a nice gifted Cradily as a kid and stuff like that. Let me think here. Well, actually, I guess I could explain some Pokemon that I like. I really like Octillery, because a bunch as a kid, I'd always find like Remoraid and stuff like later game in the other games. So I always wanted to use one because I'm like, I never get to see this one because I usually have like a completed Pokemon team by the time I get them. And while I guess while going through Johto too much, it just like I don't know. It just trying to hunt for them so much and using auxiliary so much got me to like them, I guess. I did get away safely this time. Good. Yeah. Shiny? No. It does not seem to be that way. Thinking Goom Drop if I want to keep it as a Goomy, but if it goes to Goodra, I think I literally might just call them Smoothie, because like any other days I could think of is like something to do with mango smoothies, because they remind me of a lot of mango smoothies I get, because if it isn't obvious by the title, I have a crippling love for smoothies, even though I don't have them as much anymore. They just bring me a lot of happiness. And the ones that I usually used to get are mango ones. I would usually get things with like mango and banana. Now more so it's Aussie or dragon fruit, stuff like that. Honestly, for the taste, not even because it's a superfood, even though a lot of people like that just for that particular reason. But that's definitely why I'm really partial to smoothies, because I just really love fruit. Just having a bunch of fruit in one thing, just it feels really good. So let's go to the meetup spot this time. That definitely should hatch it this time, rather than last time. Then after I do 3 of these, I'm going to go over to the other area that people usually go to for shiny hunting, but I don't have any Pokemon set up there, so I'm just going to hatch Aches there instead, and then come back here. So I guess it isn't always the same music over and over and stuff. Then again, that's the sort of authenticity about watching somebody shiny hunt sometimes. You're just like sitting there, probably listening to it in the background and stuff like that. You usually just hear like the same music for a long time, unless the streamer has music up and stuff like that. Definitely think I might try and go for some music next time we stream here. Get some like really classic video game music in the background, like something calming like Kirby stuff or other Pokemon stuff. Maybe just of things I streamed in the past. Let's try and get up this hill here, because I usually find it to be the longest area, or like the one where you go really long without any speed boosts. Let's try and get through here. There we go. I don't know how long that was. They'll probably tell me. Okay, they don't. Forgot. Well, now we're back here at the beginning. I guess I could list off some of my favorite Pokemon characters other than Bead. I remember, you know, liking Bead when the game came out a lot. I just liked the way he dressed and his cocky attitude, and when he developed to more of like an actually chill guy. Or even the other rival from this game, Marnie. Well, one of the 3. I I really liked her because she was more of a shy character. And I'm like, okay. I kind of get that. They conveyed it really well. Other ones I really like, funnily enough, I really liked Barry. I think mostly when I was a kid, though. Or, your rival from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and stuff like that. Yeah, that kid and his, like, his error, especially in the anime when he would ask you for, like, a fine. I don't know. Even though it was energetic, I was like, I find that kind of funny in a way that's a really, like, over-exemplified, hyper kid. There we go. We are back on the Goomy grind here. Going back on our bike and going back the other way. I think so far I want to say we've hatched 5... 40 Goomy. We've got 40 little ones so far. That'd be fun if, when I make a stream thing, if I had a place for a counter and stuff like that, that'd make it really simple for anyone who would just want to come in and see where the counter is at, where I am, instead of saying it, I guess. But let's go to Bridgefield. Yeah. Honestly, seems like it would be long enough to go back and forth for about 120. I think it's slightly faster. I remember trying to time it once and figuring out, I was like, oh, that is a lot faster. So, just do a quick couple of these and go on up. But, again, I hope everyone who pops into the stream is having a nice day, and thank you again for coming out and listening to me whenever. Whether it's like right now or like later down the line on Twitch or YouTube or something. So, thanks a lot for anyone who comes here for any amount of time. But, see if we could get through here and I could think of a couple other Pokemon people I like. Oh, okay, this is really strange, but one of the Pokemon characters I actually really liked was, Alder. Like, as a champion, he wasn't, like, the strongest, you know, personality-wise, like Cynthia or anything like that. But he left an impact on me as a really, like, mature dude who lived his life the way he wanted it and stuff. So I found that kind of admirable. That he just sort of did his life the way he wanted it, even if it wasn't of like a typical champion. He sort of just went around doing his own thing, sort of visiting people sometimes. It looks like that wasn't just enough. So maybe I do need to go a little farther with these. In fact, I think I might as well just go to the other area early here. Let's see here. Gosh. Oh. Another one of the characters I really liked. It was... Gosh, there's some gym leader that I really resonated with. I don't remember them. You could see their face, but... Oh, it's a Steel-type gym leader, from Johto. Her name was Jasmine. That's what it was, Jasmine. I don't know why, but I guess, I really liked, her, like, admiration to stay for, like, a sick Pokemon and, like, the aesthetics of her gym and stuff like that. I always found her gym really unique, being, like, a small little pathway about people sort of congratulating you about coming here. I was like, you know, it doesn't have an amazing gimmick, or it isn't like some of the later ones where you, like, you know, you get shot out of a cannon, or you go on a roller coaster, or you climb up a tree. It's just like
kind of really simple, and it just, you know, it's kind of beautiful in a minimalist way. It's like, it's kind of like the beginning gyms, but with more, like, I guess, prestige and, like, thankfulness. That you've, like, come this far. Like how in Sword and Shield, they're always like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you've come this far. Like, people usually, like, quit by, before the Dark Gym. Oh gosh, it's Sigalith. Well, it looks like the ancient scribes attack us now. It's time to run. I couldn't get away. Just put your screen up. I'm fine. I'm not going to bug you. Just do your thing and go. Oh no. Yeah, I'm going to heal up Colossal after this. It seems like a good idea. I don't know. Just have a little bit of a hunch. Let's get some Moo Moo Milk up in here. And a full restore. Oh well. Other characters I liked was Wally. I liked Wally from frickin'... Oh, specifically from Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby. Man, he's just like really good shy boy who eventually overcomes his fear and becomes confident boy in himself. Shy confidence boy. Let's go back up here and go to Route 5. That's where we want to be. There we are. This place is nice. That means we get to go in the first gym town and be like... Good guitar. Just go all up and down Route 5. Man, maybe I should be doing it up here. Because this music up here is a lot more peaceful, a lot less, you know, crazy on the fingers and stuff like that. Mainly just having this big adventurous music as you try and get your shiny. Uh-oh. My right Joy-Con did this thing, where, whenever I use it too much, for some reason, it just decides to disconnect. Don't know why. Just my right Joy-Con did that, and it did have, signs of the past of having drift and stuff like that, but... I'm just sitting here like, my bike's not going, what's going on? I was like, oh, it disconnected again. I guess it might mean that it's on low battery or something, but I don't know. Slightly doubt. It is a possibility, though. Man, it looks so much more peaceful down there without all the different weather conditions. It's crazy. I kind of enjoyed that where they had like a little visual teaser for the rest of the wild area if you didn't go there because there's too strong things and stuff like that. That was a nice little teaser they did in general when you would go for the bridge and see different parts of an area or something like that, or enjoy like a view after a really long trial in the game. I definitely appreciate. I think I appreciate it a lot when games that give you really big tasks to do, and you just, you know, you get a little breather section. Like again, I keep talking about Journey, but that Journey game, when
when you get to that certain point where you're just like overlooking the like the city and stuff like that, and it's like a golden setting sun over all the sand. It's like this really nice after like a really long like sliding area where, you know, it's more so about rushing through it than like taking your time like the rest of the game. Yeah. Although there may be no breathers for shiny hunting. It is good in a sense when you just get the big block of like music and stuff like that before all your little goom babies start coming. Let's see here. I think, yeah, we're about halfway through there. If the lagging gets a little more consistent, or like my Joy-Con decides to disconnect, I may try and find my Pro Controller somewhere and take like a short breather. Because I don't know where my Pro Controller is right now. I had it somewhere around here, where I had all my controllers organized, but does not seem to be there now. I do gotta say, I've done a Nuzlocke here and there on my own, but it's not working again. Okay, whatever. I had a Nuzlocke where I think I was doing it in Sword and Shield, but I was going against a Stuffle. It was the funniest thing because I just started the game. And I thought to myself, oh, okay, I'm just playing on my own. This should be fun. I'm just gonna like go for this Beware out here in the wild area. It sounds fun, right? But what happened is that my entire team got swept by one Beware, so I'm like, you know, out of everything I was going to do, I'm not going to count that because I did not know they were going to be that strong there. And that's one of the only times I've given my excuse for getting something like a team wipe from a wild... No, not from a wild Beware, from a wild Stuffle, by the way. So... It's always really funny when stuff like that happens, though. Sadder when there's the big impact and not a lot of Pokemon die. You're just like, oh no. Like, I have a crutch of my team gone. Let me see here. Back on the topic for other liked Pokemon characters, I would say... I think Gen 5's Professor. I remember liking her. Oh, N! Oh, duh, N. Gosh, N's such a good boy. He just makes me so happy. And, Gladion. I knew I was thinking of another bad guy. Oh yeah, Gladion and Lily. Gosh, I love those two so much. They deserve so much happiness. And everything. They're just my favorite Alolan children. Oh yeah, I also remember in the games really liking Dawn and Diamond and Pearl. She was obviously one of those characters that was like, oh, I'm just the assistant. I'm not going to be here to do much, but I mean, hey, I'm his assistant. I'm going to like show you a couple things and be sort of cordial about it. But I don't know. I like Dawn. Was she called Dawn in those games, or is she actually Pearl? I totally forget. It's been such a long time since I've seen the official names for stuff or read the mangas or anything. Because I used to read some of the Pokemon mangas. Let us switch these out, though.
We are really close to 60 gooms. I shall get the smoothie colored slug. It shall be mine. Okay. Give me a second here. It's water time. Alright, here we are. I also did forget, I could play this game one-handed, so I might do that instead of trying to find the Pro Controller during our play session here. Definitely know if I keep one thing about streaming, is that I might, if I am not wanting it to be a huge surprise or anything like that, anyone who comes back can know what game I'm going to play the next day or something like that. But, tomorrow, so far, not exactly sure what I'm going to start, because there's a lot of games that I've had in mind. But, maybe I should start something like a platformer. Something like that, like... I don't know. Definitely could do those, that I could make that day a partial of something else, and, Kirby's Dream Land. So far, I'm enjoying the shiny hunting, and I'm probably gonna do it for another hour or so, but I can't think of a lot. Ooh, well, I could possibly go with the theming game. I do have a game that I remember being a little puzzly, but a lot longer than Journey. And, it had a very interesting artistic style, like it. I might do that. There's a possibility I could go for something very different and try, Owlboy. I could definitely call Saturday Starting Saturday or Shining Saturday. I don't know which one sounds better, but I'm definitely excited to be here right now, getting the Goomy and stuff like that. Let's see here, we got this batch. I'm gonna check the IV of these two, break it up a little bit, and see what we got here. Oh, this one's amazing. I'll save that for somebody else down the line. This one. Let's see here. I'd definitely like other people to get a chance of getting a Goomy that they can raise on their own. There we go, another one. I guess I do have a scarf on this one, but I think it's picking up one of the other stats that I didn't have at best or something. I forget exactly how it works exactly to, but I'm gonna want to trade these off at some point, maybe at the end of Shiny segment, or end of stream, depending on how I feel. Gosh, my... Well, I said that my voice was kind of hoarse, that was funny. None here. Are there any other ones here? Oh, this one. Perfect. I guess what I could also do is that if I end this and do get a Goomy, anyone could put in a similar code and I could give anyone a Goomy. So let's get on with the cycling. Guaranteed they're not going to have... for people who do want competitive stuff, I'm not sure it's going to have the best ability, because I think you really want something like special defense and special attack and stuff like that for Razors, depending on what you want, but... I mean, hey, it has good IVs. It's very easy to change the natures now with Battle Tree stuff and getting BP from stuff like Pokehome. I remember I transferred some Pokemon today and I got like 300 battle points or 100 or something. That was only like a couple, like the Goodra that I was going to use, and some other Pokemon I tried to see. They could transfer up and stuff. But thankfully, I have played the Pokedex, and I think I kept about every Pokemon I got for the Dex. So at least I have everyone laying around. So I'm like, hey, well, I want to do this, then I'll try this. Actually, I just realized near the beginning of the stream, I was going to say I was going to show some shinies, so I might show some of the shinies I have. I don't have all of them, but I have some from this game and a couple from one of my save files on my 3DS. So I might show those to show people what I've already got. In fact, like, I think a big portion of the shinies I got from recent memory were like they were from the Ultra Wormholes. So those are the really easier ones, but it was really fun having a limited selection and not exactly know what I was going for all the time, and just being like, okay, this is what's in this area, so I might get this. But yeah, I guess that includes Audino. So I got Audino from that one, and I remember trying to go for Altaria, but I never got one. But I really like my bird Pokemon. They make me happy, especially Swablu and Altaria, because they're just they're big old clouds with like tiny bird bodies on them. That's just good. If I was to say my favorite type of shiny colorings I like to see, I definitely like it when they go for either something like kind of pastel, or sometimes it works really well bold, but pink and certain greens get me really good. In fact, I actually like shiny Espeon. I think I've tried to go for one before. I haven't gone for many of the evolutions. I think I have about one or two or something. Don't remember exactly what they were though. Are any of these really good? This one. There we go. Let's get this batch now. Yeah, after this I'll clear out some some slots and release some Pokemon, and then maybe do... Well, I don't have to clear them out. I could clear out a little bit, and then do another 3 boxes. That sounds good, actually. I'll show you guys the shinies I have right now. Unfortunately, it's not Phalanx. I tried going for Phalanx earlier, but I decided, you know, I would like to start off with Goomy. There's Cramorant. The name is Katsu, but I think that was based off of a style of chicken cutlets from Japan. I had them a while ago, but I remember. And I got Calicetix. I think that was based off of a species of crab. This is a random shiny I got while I was trying to shiny hunt for Cramorant. That was the first one I went for. And same with Octillery. When I got Yellow Curry, I was really happy. They're the same random chance as Calicetix. And then, you know, the 2 shiny Drampa that I got at pretty low chances. Like, I really want to say like 6 and 12 or 6 and 18, something like that. This is one of the ones I got from the wormhole. It's no, what's the name again? Heliolisk. A Pokemon I really liked when it came out. I haven't used it as much anymore, but you know, they're cute. And then I got 2 Drapions from the same thing. I don't remember how fast I got them, but I remember the Omega wormholes sort of like getting things really fast. Omega, the Ultra wormholes. Then I got a couple of Siglif, yeah. And gosh, I really always enjoyed Siglif as a Pokemon for some reason. I guess it's just because they're just so wacky looking. Like, this thing's beautiful. Oh, those flower things mean that they're from a different game. That's cool. I didn't know that. Huh. Well, that's all the shinies I have in this one. Maybe later I'll try and transfer up, like, my Lily and stuff like that, but so far we're just going to go for some more little Goomies here, you know? I definitely appreciate the thing on this bike is that even though the bike's already fast, it makes the process for riding on a bike a lot faster with the speed boost thing. Which I never know if that increases more steps or anything, but I don't know, it definitely feels like I hatch eggs faster when pressing B or L or anything. One game I did try to shiny hunt in, but never successfully got anything was like actually Let's Go. And I never got lucky in Let's Go to get a shiny. I think I tried for Kangaskhan, which admittedly was a rare one, and a Bellsprout. And I still haven't got one, and I haven't revisited the game in a while because last time I was shiny hunting in here was before this game came out a little bit. Because between then, I was also trying out some Nuzlocks, which might be fun to do someday on this channel. That'd be fun to start a Nuzlocke. But, oh man, I gotta emotionally prepare myself for that, or make sure I have the will to be okay if a Pokemon dies on stream. That'd be so sad. But definitely for now, you know, chill stuff. I'm not going to cry over Pokemon dying yet. Maybe sometime in the future. But That's something I've always entertained and thought about when I've seen people do Nuzlocks online and stuff like that. Nuzlocking itself is, I find, like, a really interesting phenomenon that people do. It's definitely fun to pitch in and do that sometimes. Oh my gosh, is it a shiny? No, it's a Goomy. I wonder if it'd be fun sometime to have another live stream where I'm shiny hunting and ask for like viewer feedback and like have a straw poll for stuff like what shiny I should go for, or ask in the chat or something. Since it's not like I'm streaming for a ton of people right now, it might not be as good to do a straw poll and just see how people react in chat and stuff. Man, you always think it would be really cool if sometime you would be talking about the shiny and magically get it while you're trying to hatch for it. But, you know, we all know that's never going to happen while you're talking about it. It definitely never happens to me. It would be really funny if anyone ever did get that. It'd be really awesome to just be like proud of them for being able to get a shiny during like a very exact moment. Actually, now that I think about it, that kind of happened when I did Cramorant, because I was doing Cramorant and I was about hovering around 1,000 or 1,100, something like that. And funny thing is, like, I'm not sure I'm gonna do Cramorant for the night because it was like really, really late. Like, I was shiny hunting for hours at that point, just on my own. So I'm like, I'm just gonna like do 3 more and get off. And then my very last one, I got a Cramorant, the shiny Cramorant, and I was just like, you know, that felt pretty good for accidentally having a timer and having that happen, you know. But like, yeah, just getting shinies and different colored Pokemon just makes me feel happy for some reason. For some reason, I have the pure love of Pokemon enough to sit down and do shiny hunts for so long. Man, there's something I like about each Pokemon soundtrack having its own feel that makes me feel pretty good. Let's see here. There is a group of games that I think I've always wanted to try and stream, but I don't know if I'd be able to do it. Like, specifically, Mario Maker is one of the ones that I would like to stream, but I definitely want a catalog of, like, content of, like, kind of Mario Maker games to simultaneously, like, be able to stream with a fresh perspective and not have it be, like, I guess really, really, like, hard levels or ones that are, like, intentionally unfair. Or not unfair, but the fact that it rewards you for doing harder mechanics, I guess. But if I was ever to get a procured list of stuff or find a list online of more chill, like, referential Mario Maker stuff, it'd be fun to do, like, a content stream for stuff, like, see a bunch of creative stuff that a community's been doing. Always thought it would have been fun to stream or do a game like that. Possibly. Because the thing is that you're getting such a variety of content when you're doing something like Mario Maker or Dreams or there's one game that I have on the tip of my tongue that I can't think of that has that sort of like creative upload. Well, I guess Little Big Planet was that way. I remember I played that on the PS3, but I don't unfortunately have that anymore. But that game had a really good creative community. Is there any here? No. Okay. Okay. You know what I just realized that really gets me about this area and why it calms me down so much? All the foliage and all the trees and stuff get me really happy. I just love grass and trees and nature and stuff. This makes me really, really happy. Especially when it's next to something like a cliffside or like something a little more modern and stuff like that. It just, I don't know, it puts a real split between things and it makes, you know, there's something really beautiful about that in a way. I guess this explains why I like Journey's aesthetic style as much as I did, because gosh, that game, sand and stuff, just looked really calming. It's definitely a game done right when you invoke certain theming from it, you know. What other? Well, I guess I don't want to talk too much about certain games again, but oh, how I first got into Pokemon, I guess, could be something interesting to talk about. I didn't think about that, but Pokemon became like more of a thing for me back when Gold and Silver came out. I remember like going to a friend someday. I don't remember what the context was. It was like when I was too young, and you know, I was over at his house, and for some reason he gave me a game, and it was like the original Gold and Silver back when it came out. And I played that forever, but I think he either accidentally or purposefully gave me a Gold and Silver cartridge where the battery didn't work with it. So I would always start at the first gym and sometimes get to the second gym, and that's how much of the game I would play before turning it off. So my system wouldn't die or anything. But I think that's why I got my sort of love for Chikorita, because of how many times I had to play that beginning game and always choose Totodile or Cyndaquil and stuff like that, or Chikorita, because I always have to redo my stuff. I guess it, you know, I guess it ran my interest around speedrunners, because there's like speedrunners I like to watch and stuff who they just know the game like somebody who like plays an instrument or something. I don't think I can take credit from that. I'm pretty sure I heard that from somebody else, but I really like the analogy of the analogy of knowing a game like the back of your hand. It's just so inherent. It's like they're playing another instrument, and just like knowing the game to like a T. Like if somebody who speed runs Earthbound like goes through the sort of cutting glitches that you go through and like making new stuff for like any runs or 100% runs and stuff like that. There's just a lot to know about when you're coming into that, and just so much knowledge to know beforehand that I could never do. But I always appreciate and enjoy watching. Guess it's because if I was to specifically do like a super serious speed run, I guess I'd be way too tense, I feel, for that kind of thing. But I love watching those, and the people who do that, I give big kudos to them. I appreciate what they do, and saying stuff on Twitch or YouTube or anywhere on the internet for people who make content and stuff like that. Oh man. One of the Pokemon that I've definitely had a liking for ever since it came out in Gen 4 was Drifloon. There's just something so appealing about a cute balloon thing, despite their dex entry. And, you know, them just chilling around and stuff. Because they look pretty calm, despite the Pokedex entries, but, you know. It's whatever. My Drifloon's not going to do that. My Drifloon is going to pick up random people. It's fine. Let me see here. Wait, did I hatch? No, I didn't hatch the ones I have. If I did, I'm going to look silly. But that's fine. I think I might go exactly 30 more minutes with this game for shiny hunting for now. Just to not fully do this and I guess save some Goomy for next time so I'm not just getting eggs the entire time. So I realized how long it took me to get eggs before. I think it took me about an hour to get 3 boxes of eggs. That's not always the funnest to come to, because a lot of people are here to see people get the big shiny reaction to a shiny that hatches from an egg while they're in the middle of a conversation, and then, you know, they interrupt themselves or something. And stuff like that. But man, just little Goomy boy, seeing him smile makes me smile. How couldn't you smile when you see a boy like this? They're just so beautiful. I definitely think one of the other most satisfying things about shiny hunting is like lining up eggs in a row like this and seeing them all hatch at once like it's a gotcha. You know, that's actually, now that I think about it, getting a shiny is like rolling for a gotcha in a mobile net. Like that one Fire Emblem mobile game. I remember a lot of people like that because of the aspect of being able to roll and get a random character. You know, I guess that's the same sort of enjoyment I get from getting a shinies other than putting work in to get something like this. So I cycle around here a little bit just to not do the same action over and over. Oh, that thing. I like that big thing on the hill. So good. I have a theory. I'm not sure if it's been confirmed. I credit Archeops Master on DeviantArt for this. But me and them were talking about that hill thing. I think they specifically said that might be a Toxtricity or something like that. That kind of makes a little bit of sense that it's a Gigamax Toxtricity, because it sort of has the same sort of like big like designs on it that it has on that hill. I never put that together. I always thought it was like some ambiguous Gigamax thing. Man, that would make a lot of sense. seeing stuff like that in games before they're like completely ran through with internet and events and stuff like that is really cool. Like, oh, like when Heart Gold and Soul Silver were out, I always wondered what that little shrine thing did. And then it later was for like the Celebi event and the Spiky Pichu geared event. Or like wondering what the castle is in this game has just got me be like, what's that big tower over by the in the first half of the wild area? Like, I can't possibly begin to think of what that would have. It must be some legendary or something. If it isn't, it has to be something important, because they wouldn't make an entire set piece like that and just have it there just for aesthetics, I guess. Right. Getting close to the last Goomy in this batch. Let's get through here a little bit more. Ooh, the sky's turning a pretty shade of pink. I want to look at that again soon here. Enjoy it with our little pack of Goomies here. Gosh, I love pink accents, like a sunset or stuff like that. I don't think I've ever seen this before, actually. It's super nice. It's that one time of day that only comes around like starting at 7, I think. That's a really nice little touch. Okay, I guess that's all the Goomies we got for this, so I'll put you guys in here and look a little more at the sunset thing before going on. Take a little saunter. I love that so much. Let's go back to Bagpipes Land and go and release some Goomies back into the wilds, or at least clean stuff up a little bit. See here, we got this one. This one could be mystery gifted away. Let's see here. Is this one? Oh, there's this one. Okay, cool. Exactly the best thing ever, I guess. I think that's it. I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, that's right. Releasing. Duh. Of course. Like this. Let's see here. Like this. Should have just taken all of these like this. should we do here? Oh, good. Do this and then start releasing some. It doesn't look like... It looks like I cleared a lot more stuff out trying to... Oh. Oops. Looks like I cleared more stuff out by having those ready for Wonder Trade and stuff like that. Let's see here. I think I have to go over like this. Like this. Yeah, I'll actually start releasing from here. That sounds good. Like here. Just give a little bit more room. I still have these ones over here, actually. Let me move them over and I'll get 60 more eggs. Yeah, okay. There we go. That's close enough. They're about 60, give or take. Definitely don't know if you guys can see it, but I definitely hear my game lagging a lot. Let me get some more eggs up in my party. Let's get lucky with these last couple ones. Maybe we can get one before the stream ends. That'd be fun. Let's see here. It makes me kind of wonder, you know, people's different opinions on shinies, because there's so many, like, different reasons why you could like shinies and stuff like that. I always found it kind of interesting when somebody lists off some of their faves. Whether, you know, it's based on art critique or anything, or like on just how they look in general. I always find each person's own liking of a shiny pretty interesting and subjective, you know? So far in this area, for some reason, my right Joy-Con has been doing pretty good, so honestly quite happy for tech problems not arising as much right now. Because that's a thing that people had problems with, is the Joy-Con drift, so glad I didn't have as much problems with Joy-Con drift when it happens, and it seems like I'm not having it with this one. It's just some weird thing of when it disconnects. Sometimes when I'm behind certain objects, the Joy-Cons don't like being too far away from the Switch. Like sometimes I put it behind the chair I'm sitting in, and sometimes that won't make the Joy-Cons work at all. Sometimes I don't know exactly why. Pretty weird. But hopefully too many people don't get those problems anymore. I hear they're mostly fixed a lot. So seems like a lot of that stuff is getting better. we go. There's another egg. That one took a while for some reason. Spike a little more here. Oh, we got some eggs hatching already. Yay. Let's see what we get for Goomy. Just a regular Goom. I should check how many eggs I got already, because I'm not sure how many I have right now. Okay. Okay, cool. I've got 5 so far. Or, well, no, 10. Definitely after I'm done with, filling the next 2 boxes, I will definitely be done with Goomies. So, let's see here. I've got another egg here. We got another one hatching here. Hopefully it's shiny stuff. I'm trying to think. Out of all the pseudo legendaries, I think I might like Goomy the most, because I used to like Dragonite a lot, and I'm kind of neutral for Tyranitar. I definitely don't dislike them, but I've never loved them a lot either. I kind of liked Salamence when I was a kid, but I kind of liked it for cute little doofy Bagon. Garchomp line are pretty cool. What was Gen 5's? Oh, Haxorus. Haxorus is alright. And then Gen 7's would be Komodo. I found that one to be really creative. I thought Komodo was a really, like, refreshing dragon design that I sort of didn't expect for some reason. There we go. Man, it makes you think with how many people are biking around in circles in this specific area where some people shiny hunt. It really makes you think of why there aren't, like, either big tire marks or, like, a bunch of grass dug up here in a circle. We're trying to get so many eggs here, my gosh. I guess one thing I could say is that one thing I actually do really like to watch a lot is anime. It's definitely one of the one of the things I partake a lot in watching, even though I don't talk a lot about it. So, which funnily enough, I think came from Pokemon and stuff like that. So, I've really liked a lot of animes I've watched before in the past, like a recent one, I guess not so recent, but when first and second season came out for Mob Psycho, that definitely resonated with me a lot. Definitely one of the shows slash animes that I've always liked. I kind of held on a sort of pedestal for like, you know, showing characters and morality in a show. And kind of enjoyed some of the points in it. It's definitely not the strong... Oh, you know what? Actually, the biggest thing I like about it, especially in Season 1, is like the spectacle of how the show looks and its art style and everything. And how, like... It looks like it has a lot more like pencil drawings and stuff like that, but like the way they like express colors and everything through like psychic powers is really cool. Because usually people depict it by some invisible force or like some blue like glowing or something like that. Like Mob Psycho just makes it look really beautiful. It's hard to describe without watching it. Like, without, like, actually showing stuff for it, but... Man. I would give a lot to watch that show with, like, fresh eyes again. Trying to think of a couple others I might like a little bit, but Mob Psycho's definitely the reason I keep watching anime. Definitely one of the shows that I will die on being like, yeah, I really like this, I love it. Man, I guess I can't think of a ton of others that I love just as much as Mob Psycho. Well, I guess I'll talk about any of that later when it comes up, I guess. But I think if I am to get off in 10 minutes from shiny hunting, I may or may not, like, start hatching eggs in about 2 minutes or so. Just take this real silent soon, because I think it'd be interesting just having a silent period when I start farming for shinies to see if I can get anything. Definitely the thing about shiny hunting is that it's a lot harder to commentate over than something like games with a lot more action that speaks for itself, like Katamari or Journey or Kirby's Dream Land, like more stuff that you can commentate while it's happening rather than watching hundreds of eggs hatch. But, you know, it's a cathartic sort of enjoyment that you can just sit here and relaxed too. Someone doing repetitive task. Let's see here how my box is holding up. Looks like I have about 20 more. Yeah. So I'm gonna go for 2 more, actually. So I'll just hatch those. It's about a full box. Actually, what I could do is I could go to the actual box and just move these over. Oh, I actually have a lot. Let's see here. Oh, I don't have any more for 2s, actually, so I'm just gonna do this. There we go. 2 more eggs. Wow, that is perfect. I wish I was smart and I could say that I intentionally knew that at 30, but I had no idea. That just makes it a lot more perfect for ending this off on. Let me see. I think the count that we have so far then is that I've gotten 3 boxes. A little more. So I want to say that I've hatched about 110, 120 so far, maybe. I would say closer to 110. So by the end of this, I should have hatched 140. It's a good number. I'll try and remember that for next time we go for Goomy here. Well, now I think about it. Yeah, I guess I don't really know how many I've gone for. I've had so much that might as well just sum it up to somewhere between 100 and 150. Let's talk to this guy so bagpipes can get out of her ears. And go to Rotom Rally. To Giant Seat. Why not? Let's see here. Oh, darn. Oh well, I missed one of those balloons, but at the very least... Glad I didn't say that, but... I was about to say, at least I haven't crashed into any Pokemon! Oh, that's funny. Let's see here, but... What did I do wrong? Oh! I was going the wrong way. Like, hold up, something isn't right here. I'm too on track with a particular route I usually take. Oh gosh, the big Steelix, the bane of everybody's existence when they come into this part of the field. Let's see. What else we got here? If I can hatch these eggs, because apparently that wasn't long enough. Maybe I have to go down the Hammerlock Hills then. No, don't come towards me, Gyarados. That'd be a bad idea, don't do it. Oh gosh. Did not know Gyarados is actually that fast. I like to stay around here, preferably. Yeah. So I could get up in there. Goom. I would like to think that these are all just... You guys know the types of smoothies, like the general like berry smoothies. So these are our little berry smoothie boys, and once we get a yellow colored one, it's just our little mango smooth. I could just call them something really sweet and cute. I could call my Gudra like mango or something. That might just be cute. It doesn't have to be something totally in depth like other names or something, but it's close. It's close to good. Around here I take my smoothies very seriously. Although I don't have them as much, I still have just as much passion for loving them. Which sucks, because around here, I used to get smoothie packets at the grocery store. Just because I'm like, okay, that would be interesting to learn how to make smoothie stuff, so just sort of like look at some frozen ones and like make mixes from there, but lately at my stores around here, like I haven't found any smoothie packets. I'm like, darn, that's like the one little special thing I always used to get. Now they don't sell them over here anymore. Probably because it ain't summer, to be honest. You know, nobody but me is going to be like, ah, yes, a cold, refreshing smoothie in the middle of winter during a blizzard. Yeah, that's totally what people want. But, yeah, much more appealing on a hot summer day than with snow everywhere else. Where am I going from here? Over here? Okay. Don't worry, it's a tactical crash. I want those Sneasels to feel better about themselves. That's the plan. Oh man, I gotta say, by the end of this, I really enjoyed doing the shiny hunt today, and again, thank you for anyone who stops by or anything, even though I kind of state that multiple times during a stream. You know, just gotta let anyone know who like drops in or happens to be around for any of the arcade streams or something. So glad this guy's congratulating me. This guy's just like my support or something. It's really good. Apparently this wasn't enough either. Apparently it does have to be from each side because of that. Damn. Goomy is definitely a beast to hatch, but I'm alright with that. Here we go. Goomy number 1 of let's just say 140 or something. You know. Nope, just a little goom. That's alright. Maybe this one? Maybe just a little bit? Possibly. It's just so pleasing seeing a little Goom Boy yell out into the aether and just like be such a good little boy. See here. Oh, duh. Go to my Pokemon thing. Duh. Alright. Now it is time to go to Hammerlock and then bike back. As we protest the bagpipes. Pretty good. After it's been like 100+ hours of bagpipes, it's starting to be like, I don't know. I think I played over 100 hours. I want to say that. Yeah, okay. I remember correctly. Cool. Let's go to the meetup spot. That sounds good. Should be just enough, I would say. Biking Extreme. Pokemon Sword and Shield, where you can do bike-athlons and cook thousands of curry at your fingertips. Possibly hit a Tornado and flip over in your bicycle. Because that's what real gamers do. They bump into motorcycle. I mean, bump into motorcycles. Yeah, they bump into wild Pokemon, and you see, that was a gamer move. Yeah. You know, you're supposed to go crazy. You're supposed to mess up to get true success. Because once you fail, you know how good it will feel to succeed, or something like that. I'm definitely no inspirational quotes, and I definitely know how to play video games good. Definitely. If I knew how to do video games good, then why, you know, if I didn't know how to play video games well, then how come I'm crashing into so many Pokemon? I mean, that's obviously the gamer's route. Why else would I play this game other than to crash directly into Pokemon minding their own business? Usually trying to attack me, because I'm in their territory. There we go. Hopefully this will be good enough. I feel like this might be enough steps. Alright, slug time. Slug counter 1. I believe in you. You can do it. Yeah, you did it. You are alive. I'm happy for you. Welcome to life. Things happen. And most of us don't know the reason why, but we sort of just chill at some points. Yell of 1,000 Goomies. I think I have about 10. 10 left, and then stream. Let's see here. Goomy? Please? Be shiny? Nah. Darn. Oh, no, I don't have 10 left. Alright. Let's go to Bridgefield this time. Even though I'm pretty sure I went there before and it didn't work. But I think I might go on autopilot mode soon for the rest of these eggs. Even if it may take longer. See here. I'm thinking that after I finish this part of the stream, I'm going to take literally a 5-minute break, just to 5 to 10 minute break just to recuperate, and you know, maybe do a little bit of Kirby, go a little bit longer. They did start a little later today, but guess it would be nice to stream till about 8:30 or something. Sounds good. Or not 8:30 exactly, but man, I masterfully dodged that balloon. That was amazing. It's like getting a bunch of watts I don't really think I'm going to use, but that's fine. Don't come near me, Obstagoon. I do not want hugs. It's not what I'm questing for. I'm questing for the goomiest Goomy. I need you to give me that solid last little Goom. And a special little Goom, even though all of these are special little Gooms. I yell for all the Goomies. All the Goomies here deserve to have their voices heard as they roar out into the solemn abyss. As they are born in Scream. Scream. I mean, sometimes that's how it be. I wonder why that happens, because I know that sometimes happens. Yeah, these Goomies are consistent. Hey, they're consistent. They're doing it every time they decide to come out of an egg. I appreciate their dedication. Yeah, mindless. Now that I think about it, I should go to the other area. Up here. No. Don't worry, I'll get this. There we go. Did it. I did it. Good. Alright. At the very least, at least we're coming to the end here, and I guess it should be a couple minutes after the sunset, or before the sunset goes down, so that'll be nice. Gosh, just look at that. I love that sunset color set. Just got a lot of pink and red hues. I love those. I love pink so much. Two favorite colors are pink and green. I love those so much. That's why my character has the psychic bike suit on them. Because it's got close to my favorite pink. I like pastel pink and forest green. Definitely two really common colors. Especially side by side, despite them being completely, different hues. I guess it's whimsical in a way. Let's see here. I would appreciate the eggs hatching specifically on this bridge, so I have more time to see beautiful sunset. It'd be kind of cool if they had different weather for different seasons, like how Black and White had it, but it would still have that sunset type thing. Man, that'd be good. Actually, I gotta think about it. We might get aesthetics like that when it comes to the DLC. That'd be fun. Just having, being in a nice snowy area. Maybe it might be dark the entire time. I'm not sure, but it would be nice if we got little different colorations for times of the day. That would be nice. Something I also really liked in Animal Crossing is how they manage the different types of day and stuff like that. Definitely colored it so appropriately for New Leaf. I don't quite remember what the rest of the games were like as much. Except for Wild World. That's one I strangely remember really well. That's one I played a lot when it came out on DS. I would like for Goomy to have some more Goom flair. Oh gosh. Goomy a Goompa Loompa. Oh, that'd be so terrible. That's such a cursed name. Maybe not extremely cursed, but that's a funny name. I still like Goomdrop though. That just fills me with happiness. I think I think of one. Well, Goomdrop wouldn't not fit with the Goodra now that I think about it, because the names have the first prefix. So, I have to think about that. Shiny Goomy is a very good commodity. I think I'm gonna say I'm gonna end this this frickin' cap at about like I want to say 150, 140 Pokemon hatched. Oh, that was fun for about 2.5 hours, I would say. I would very much like for the sunset to be here forever and sort of just be an in-between thing, but I definitely will have to switch to my online thing to be able to play Kirby and Dreamland 3 after these eggs hatch. Man. I definitely have to say, favorite locales other than forests would be honestly like lakes and stuff like that. Gosh, I love freshwater stuff. Makes me happier. Beaches are pretty good. Beaches aren't the things I like the most, but I definitely enjoy them a lot. Gosh, I could totally see Goomy. There's probably art of this already, but I could totally see a Goomy chilling on the beach with like a little drink or something like that. That sounds like the dream, just a little Goomy with shades and the drink and everything. I need to draw that at some point. That'd be fun. Let the Goomy art be plentiful in this planet because they deserve so much happiness like Snom does. Or Phalanx, or anything like that. More so Snom, because Snom's the pure happiness, and that's the same happiness that Goomy gives me. Wait, is there going to be Splish Scream? Yep, thought so. That's a scream, alright. Wait, hold up. This might be the one. Yellow shiny scream? Can you do it? Close enough. You probably scream the same as a shiny one anyways. Well, that is what I have for shiny hunting right now. If anyone... Oh, wait! I have a secret egg. And it hatch this last egg. And then after that I will wonder trade some of these or put anything up on trade if anyone wanted a little Goomy. Yeah, gosh, that would be the dream. If the one I missed happened to be the shiny, but probably won't be. Here's just Happy Hope for being the last one, giving this last one special care. I'm gonna give this Goomy a couple solid rings for encouragement. I believe in you, Goomy. I will make you happy and I will feed you little fruits every day. I will bring you into camp and personally make you curry on stream to give you pure happiness. It really is Goomy time. This entire stream's essentially been Goomy time, which is amazing in of itself. Extra ring. Hopefully that didn't mess up the karma for the egg. Alright, here we go. Yep, good vibes coming my way. Well, it was worth a shot. He was a good boy. Well, this guy was cute. Well, if anyone, would want a Goomy, I'm gonna put a couple... I'm gonna trade some up here. I'll put it with the code, let's say... Hmm... 2514. It's 2514. I'll leave it up for about a minute or two if people want it. Or I'll just wonder trade the rest, it doesn't matter. Just in case anyone feels like it. It's 2514. 2514. It's been really nice chilling with you guys as got this Goomy. I guess we just gained more Goomy, repopulating the Goomy population. Definitely, I'm going to, like, enjoy some Kirby's Dream Land after this. Oh, that's fine. You know, if anyone wants to, actually, I could save a couple. If you DM me, I wouldn't mind just giving out a, one for the same code, actually. So I'll just wonder trade the rest off. Gosh, this looks so pretty here. I'll definitely be taking the sunrise as one of the screenshots maybe, or Screaming Goomy or something. Gosh, there's just something so exciting about a Screaming Goomy. Alright. Yeah, I'll save about half of them or something. That's what I'll do. Just surprise trade the rest. So that means there's going to be about... I want to say 7 up then? That sounds good. I'll definitely release all the other ones at a later date or something. But tomorrow, I would say, expect something like... Let's say... expect a somewhat exploratory game or a puzzle game. I'll leave it at that for now. Something like that. I'll update it tomorrow, my stream title. Yeah. Although that might be a one-off though, I'm not sure. We're saying U4, soup. Kitty's getting a goom. Oh, creamy! Good! Good trade. I like this one, it makes me very happy. Or Milsuri. Oh, 25-13. Or 25-14. If you wanted to do one now. So pretty. I actually think I'll trade all the other ones off stream. Might as well not do all of it on stream. So I hope everyone else enjoyed. And after this trade, I'm going to, you know, just set up some Kirby and play Kirby for at least a little bit. Not sure how long. But like I said, maybe about 8:30 or something like that. Not exactly sure. Oh, she's so pretty. You ready by the way, Soup, or not right now? Okay. No big deal though, you can just DM me later for anything. I'll just look at these drift looms. So cute. Oh, okay. Here, let's just do it later. I'll resolve it later off stream. Well, it was nice seeing all the Pokemon people here. I think I'll play a little bit of Kirby and then get off, but First, a 10-minute break, so I will be back in a second. I don't have a BRB screen for this stream, so I'm just going to pop it offline, I think, and then get back to it. So, see you back in exactly